episode 8 of Let's Play Skyrim. In this episode, I'm going to show you guys how to find and get the Ancient Shrouded Armor Set. No quest required. Now, normally in order to get this set, it can be obtained at the conclusion of the Dark Brotherhood quest, which would be locate the Assassin of Old. But in this case, we're not going to need to do that. We're going to be able to bypass that altogether, and you could actually do this from the very beginning of the game. All right, so you don't need to join the Thieves Guild or the Dark Brotherhood to pull this off. What you will need to do is find Hag's End. Okay, so let me pull that up on the map real quick. All right, so Hag's End is in the north over here. All right, and you see I've got a little drop pin here. Alright, so we got Dragon Bridge here, and to the left of Dragon Bridge is where you're going to find Hag's End. Alright, so there's 3 of these older areas here. In order to get to Hag's End, you're not going to be able to naturally just find this unless you do a lot of exploring. The easiest way to do it is to go through Deepwood Redout, and when you do that, you will need to clear that area in order to be able to get through to get to Hag's End. Alright, so I'm going to walk you through from going through the Deepwood Redout to making it to Hag's End, and then I'm going to show you how to get this armor. But in order to do this, we're going to have to do a little trick. Alright, so we're going to come up from Riverwood just a little bit north until we reach another standing stone right over here. Alright, so let's do that. So
you're nothing but trouble.
Alright, nothing but trouble. Super popular, man. Alright, so one of the good things of showing you this is to show you exactly how I'm going to get over to where I'm going, instead of just being like, oh, I just go right here. Same type of deal with the Hag's End, because I always find it annoying. Someone says, "Oh yeah, it's just right there," but when you go to find it, you got to do a lot of running around before you can actually find it. All right, so now when we get over here to this standing stone, we are going to have to take out a mage, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Even at a level 1, you can do this. Matter of fact, there's plenty of videos of people doing this at level 1. What I'm doing is providing a space where you can come to one location for Skyrim and find all kinds of tips and tricks in one spot instead of maybe just a one-off type of thing. Alright, so running, man, running. Alright. Eventually this thing will show up on my map, so there it is right there. As you can see, I have not even discovered this place yet, but I will here in a minute. Alright. Apparently you want to die. So it's not that far away from Riverwood. Not really. Alright, there it is up there on the hill. Look, crosshairs are on it right now. Alright. So like I said, there will be a mage that we're going to have to take out up here. Little necromancer. Not that big of a deal, but it will summon... oh look, I've got my follower open. It will summon a skeleton to fight by its side, so just be aware of that. If you're doing this at a level 1, You may have a little bit of a fight on your hands. Alright. Come on. Alright. And it tends, this mage tends to like to hide over here, like he's somebody. There he goes, summoning a skeleton to help him. He's gonna need. Because he runs. Alright, so it's not that bad. Oh, perfect. I could use those. Alright, and so what we're going for is this ritual stone right here, also known as a standing stone. And when I activate it, it's going to say once a day, for those under the sign of the ritual, can reanimate nearby corpses to fight for them. Alright, now when I reanimate the corpse, even though it can fight for me, it doesn't have a whole lot of health points, which is the main reason we're going to use this here. Alright. You may only have one sign blessing at a time. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and accept this, and it's going to remove my thief abilities, or my thief stone perks, and then we are going to travel now to Hag's Inn. Alright, now that we have this going. Alright, as I said, in order to get to Hag's Inn, we do have to go through this area. I could easily fast travel, but I'm going to show you anyhow, because you're more likely to see this pop up on your map than you will Hag's Inn. Alright, so let's go. Alright, now I've already been through this area and cleared it, and I've also cleared part of Hag's Inn in order to make this go a little bit smoother for us. And hopefully everything stays the way it is. Alright, so there we are at Deepwood. Alright. When you come up here, there will be a lot of Forsworn trying to take you out, so be ready for a fight. Now, if you're playing as a sneaky character, it's a little bit easier to pull this off because you can simply just snipe all these people with your bow. And be aware that there are traps back there. Alright. When you get to this section here, before you just run up these stairs like I just did, when you get to these stairs, go ahead and go into a sneak mode and break out your bow and be ready to pop a shot, and two guys that'll be right there in that area. Alright, now when you do, you're not done, because there's people walking across that bridge section there, and there'll be somebody in this doorway there that you're going to have to not take out. Alright. Now when you do, you're going to come to this room here, and you're going to see that there are some runes that are on the ground, that if you walk across, they will damage you. Alright. You could easily maneuver away from them, jump here, jump up there, and then go into sneak mode here. Go very slowly through this area so you don't make any noise. And there'll be a mage over here. Take them out, another Forsworn. Once you do, you can take a key off of that person. If you have anything you want to use the enchanter for, go for it. Alright, once you've done that, you're good to go here. You'll be able to unlock this door. Now, if you want to try to pick this lock, you can, but I believe it was set at expert, so as a low-level character, it's probably not going to work out to your benefit. When you get to this section, there's going to be another couple of Forsworn. Once again, you can snipe them out with your bow. And we're going to make our way through here. Alright, there'll be someone here. I'm going to snipe them out. And then finally, we come out of the Deepwood Vale. And once the load screen brings you out to Skyrim, you are right outside of Hag's End, which will make it discoverable for you at that point. Alright, so come out here, run around the corner. Alright, now when you get here, across the whole top section there, you're going to have Forsworn shooting arrows at you, and there'll be one idiot that's going to run out here with dual wielding these things and try to take you out, but you're a killer, so it'll be fine. So you'll just continue to kill them, and obviously there's quite a few of them. There's dead bodies everywhere. Follow the path I'm on and you'll be fine. Just kill everybody that gets in your way. And that is pretty much the standard of Skyrim. If it moves, shoot it. If it keeps moving, shoot it again. And here you are, finally, the Hag's End. Alright. Now the issue with the Hag's End is, if you're low level, be careful because there are several mages that will be right inside of this double door. Now when you get here, this door is going to be closed, alright? Go into sneak mode first. If you have arrows, go ahead and poison those if you're going to use arrows. And go ahead and snipe a couple of them out, alright? Now when you do, the Hag is going to be in here shooting very high level magic at you and trying to take you out. You can even see the little red dot on my compass up there. There's somebody moving around, right? Not everybody is dead yet, but I did clear most of this area. All right. Now there are traps, so be wary of the traps. There's one at the top of this doorway right here, or stairwell. Bam, right there. And there's you a chest, but it is booby trapped, and arrows will shoot out of this area right there at you. So be careful. All right. Once you get here and open the door. That's the Hag I was just telling you about, alright? That Hag is no joke, man. Very high level magic, and you want that stupid thing to go away, alright? Alright, if you need to, take a minute, rest a second, heal up if you have to, like I'm going to. Alright. After you get the Hag Raven down enough, thanks idiot, then you will be able to get it to run away from you. Alright? So this idiot follower of mine decided he's gonna open the door and just get us both killed. Alright. So if you have a follower like I do, be careful because they may decide that they want to go rogue on you and get everybody killed. Alright. Obviously I am very low level still, and I'm still going to pull this off. Alright. Get an arrow ready for this sucker. Hills up. So, just said be careful.
I submit.
Especially if you have a follower, because the idiot may try to push you into the freaking room and get you killed, man. So, be careful. There are also runes in that room as well, so. Alright. This thing is a big pain. Alright, there we go. I don't know my follower was. Maybe he died. It'd be a bad thing if he did at this point. That's why he's trying to get me killed. Okay, he's in there trying to be a freaking hero. That's cool. Alright, so in the world of destruction magic, alright, Spark is actually a pretty good spell. The only problem is I don't really have enough magic right now to cast it, but it does damage the other spellcaster's ability to cast spells as you hit them, so it damages their actual magic. Got to be careful because that guy can be a huge pain in the butt, man. Huge pain. Alright. So with that guy dead and out of the way, alright, what we want to do is right behind this wall right here is where our Ancient Shrouded Armor Set is. Alright, there's a guy right on the other side of this wall. Okay. What we're going to do is I'm going to drag this body away from here. Alright, I don't really want it to be the one that's raised. Alright, get you out of the way. Alright, now the way that I'm doing this is that I'm on the PS4, I'm holding down the X button as I move around. So I put my crosshairs on them, I hold down the X button, and then I can move whatever item I want. And they have to be a body, for instance. But you have to, instead of just hitting X and letting go, or the action button letting go, you have to hold it down. So, see if I can actually, let's see this, potion. Alright, see, I got this potion. Alright, now there is another way of doing this, where you hold an item, and you walk against the door, and it'll glitch the door and allow you in it. As you can see, my potion went across, but I did not. So, that's not the greatest way of doing things, obviously. Alright, so what I want to do is my power of the ritual stone. I'm going to go ahead and set it and have it ready to rock and roll. And then I'm going to come right up against this wall as close as possible. And I'm going to go ahead and activate it. Alright. Now when I do that, now I'm going to run as quickly as possible out of here. Alright, all the way back to the exit. Alright, and when I do, the Ancient Shrouded Armor should be on a follower right outside the door. Alright. And there it is, right there. Alright. So all I have to do now is kill this guy, which should be one hit. Maybe not. Alright. And there it is. Ancient Shrouded Armor. The cowl does 35% more damage, increased resistance by 100%. The armor, the boots, is muffled movement. It's not 100% move silently, guys, so don't be mistaken and think you're going to put those boots on and just be able to move completely silently. That's not the case. And then the gloves do double sneak attack damage with a one-handed weapon. Doesn't matter what type of weapon, any type of one-handed weapon, so that's good to know. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and equip this stuff, because that's why I came here in the first place. And that, guys, is it. That's exactly how you get your Ancient Shrouded Armor Set. Alright, and since you gave me so much problems earlier, I'm going to shoot you right in the face. Because you were a big pain. Big pain. Those of you who need to level up, I don't know, maybe your one-handed skill or even your bow skill a little bit, you can do this by coming over here with your once-a-day power. Break out your iron dagger like so, and if you want to, just keep slashing on this thing, and it will level your one-handed up as well. It's actually a great example of it. Since the actual Hag Raven does have a decent amount of health, it'll help. So, there you go. Get my arrows back. And there I am. Bam. Alright. Why is my shroud not on? Interesting. Shows I'm wearing it, but I don't have it on. Let's see if... Okay, so the shroud was supposed to give me opposed to 35% more damage. Okay, let's see active effects. I'm getting the actual extra damage, but for some reason, somehow, it doesn't show on my head, which is freaking awesome. Okay, cool. Alright guys, and that's it. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks, and we're going to hook you up with some interesting stuff for Skyrim, so here we go. Thanks. Also, if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and please subscribe to our channel. We will be doing Rocket League. Later I'll be doing a Let's Play with Dark Souls as well, Dark Souls 3. So if you are a Dark Souls fan, stay tuned because that is coming. And that's it, guys. Have a good one.